as I was saying, people, I could tell you exactly what Satan derived from. Satan in the Jewish culture is actually derived from two sources. Uh, the evil god Angry Mangu from the Zoroastrian religion, and Hades from the Greek religion, which is basically a form of Hellenism, as they call it, or influence from Greek culture. Now, what happened was during the time that the Seleucid dynasty and Alexander the Great and his people conquered all of the regions of the Near East. Uh, these people, they didn't have no choice but to adopt the ways of the Greeks, man, and they started thinking like incorporating Greek religion into their own system, which they call synchronism, right? So now you have this underworld abode, like where they teach souls of place, and you got judgment of souls or whatever, like they got in Egypt, because Christianity was started. The first church that was built was said to be in Egypt. So you see, they taking all of these philosophies, incorporating into the New Testament. You know what I'm saying? Uh, all this judgment after death and all of this. See, the Hebrew scriptures is basically teaching one thing. This is why the Jehovah's Witnesses believe that it'll be a new heaven and new earth, and it ain't no heaven or hell like that, because they actually are following the true, correct interpretation of what the Bible is conveying. It's saying that when the Messiah or the person that's from the Jewish lineage comes into the world, he gonna rebel and take over all of the nations of the world, and God gonna be with them, and they gonna make it's gonna be like a new heaven and new earth, and the Jewish people will rule over all the nations, and all the nations will have the knowledge of God, and there'll be no more wars, and all the nations will lie down their swords against each other. That's basically what the coming of the Messiah is ushering in. But Jesus doesn't fit that requirement, so you can't even look at it as the same view, perspective, or outlook. They took a warrior, you know what I'm saying, a person that was gonna come be anointed by God to take the Jewish people out of oppression, and they turned it into a spiritual Messiah in the New Testament, and corrupted the whole thing by telling you that it was this evil entity out trying to force you to rebel against God. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know that the Hebrew scriptures don't teach you nothing about no devil making you do nothing. You feel me? If you go against the laws and commandments of God, it's on your own free doing, because you have free will. You have no entities that's ushering, trying to force you and convince you to do something. Because if that's the case, then we blame the entity. You know what I'm saying? And you have to take partial blame for being tricked. But at the same time, that's disturbing with the free will. So the Bible ain't really telling you literally outside of legends that people are being manipulated by snakes and all of these other entities. So really, yeah, man, that's really what I wanted to drop on y'all with these videos, man, just to tell y'all that there's no Satan in the Hebrew text in the book of Job is not to be taken as a literal event. You know what I'm saying? It's a moral story about faith. And that's it. Faith and loyalty. So if anybody want to bang in the comments, you know, have more of an in-depth discussion, or y'all want to hit my line or bang my inbox, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Feel free. You know what I'm saying? 100.